welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a really good one. I went into it wanting to do a fall decorating video. I had big plans for my kitchen because that was the area I was like the most inspired to decorate for fall. So I did that, but then after decorating in there, I felt like the video wasn't quite long enough. So I actually decided to go around my house and decorate some other areas that had already been decorated for fall. I decided to add some Halloween touches. So I'm really excited. I actually have already edited half of it. I edited the kitchen part, and then we're about to go into the living room and decorate for Halloween. So it should be a really good one. Sorry if you hear screaming in the background. I have two crazy kids and my little sister is over right now babysitting so that I can film this intro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't subscribed, take a second and do so. It is completely free, but it will make it so that you get notified in your subscription box whenever I post a new video, and I have a lot of great ones coming up. And let's just get into the video. Okay, I do want to start over here in my little coffee bar area nook. This is my favorite place to decorate because I hung these hooks up here last year. I hung it around Christmas time. I'll insert a clip of what I did last Christmas. I thought it was so cute. And this is generally how I have the coffee bar area at most times because there's a lot of cords and stuff going on back here. And it's not too cute looking, and that syrup is up there to hold up this tray. So I put this round large cutting board here just to kind of disguise all the cords and everything, and then I like to decorate in front of it. Okay, so starting with the mugs I'm gonna hang up here. I was on the hunt for some pumpkin mugs to hang up there, but I didn't find any I loved, so I shared these in my thrifting video. I found these at a thrift store. They're handmade mugs, so we're not going to be drinking out of them, but I thought they were perfect to hang up there. I just really like the color and the shape, so those are going to be the first order of business. This is something else I thrifted that I just painted with paint and baking soda. Now I was going to put these in here, but I actually think that's a little too much of the same color going on, so I'm gonna put these purple ones in instead. I love having a lamp right here next to the stovetop because I have this under the microwave lighting, but it's not that bright, and I do like extra light when I'm cooking. So I recently got this lamp off of Amazon. It's the kind where you can just touch. I love it though because you can recharge it, and it's great like days like today where there's a hurricane coming through. If you lose power, this doesn't need to be plugged into a power source, so it's perfect. So I think I want to put this somewhere over here so that it can help when I'm cooking. I thrifted this cookbook, by the way. $1 at Goodwill. Okay, I've said this before on my channel, but because I don't have a backsplash, I love putting some kind of cutting board or something just to add a little bit more interest up here. So this is from Home Goods, and I actually think this would be perfect right here. The problem I was having before is that it doesn't have a flat bottom, but I think if I lean the florals up against it, it should stay. Yeah, and then the gold ties into the gold of Okay, do we like these or should I do maroon flowers again? Ooh, I kind of like it. Yeah, I really like that. I think I'm gonna move on. Okay, so Amazon, HomeGoods, Michaels. I don't remember, it's been a couple years. Don't remember with that either, maybe Hobby Lobby. And then Goodwill and Goodwill. Okay, so in years past, I used to decorate here as well and make like an additional little decor styling area. However, I don't have tons of countertop space when I do that because then I'm kind of only working with like this little area and then our island, which we don't have a huge island, and it can just kind of feel cluttered. I do want to switch this out. I need to go to HomeGoods and get one that's just like a tan color so it blends in a little bit better, but I actually think I might just leave this area empty so that I have more counter space. Now I did get this rug though. This was at Marshall's for $16.99. I thought it was so pretty. And I had a blue rug down here before, but it was getting kind of dingy and dirty, so I thought it was time for a new one. Perfect. Okay, so for florals over here, I found both of these at home. This was $2.99 and this was $5.99. And I'm thinking I want to like intertwine them in some way and put them in here. If you're trying to make an arrangement like this, do not get discouraged. Sometimes I have to move everything around a million times before it looks good at all than just fluffing out. And then I have this pumpkin that I think was originally from Michael's and I just had my son paint it for me a couple of years ago. I think I'm gonna put that here. This is my new fruit bowl I got from HomeGoods. I needed a new one. My old one had fallen and broken, or I don't know what was wrong with it. But this was $16.99 from HomeGoods. It is huge and I love it. It's not too high. I feel like it's perfect. Like it's not too high of a bowl. I like that it's wider. And I thought it was perfect though for the fall time, but it can be used year round. So I'm gonna put that in the middle of the island. Okay, and we just ordered groceries. There's like no food in our house right now. So there will be apples and stuff in here in a little bit. Ooh, I found an apple. Oh, and can you tell I have two little boys because where did all these leaves go? They were here yesterday. Okay, so this is a little portion of the living room. If you guys are interested and you haven't seen the living room decorating video, I'll link that down below and I'll put like a card on the screen. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some Halloween touches. Now, a lot of people in my fall decorating videos said that the tulips were not fall flowers, and I know, I just love the shade of purple. I think they're so pretty, but I am gonna switch them out. Okay, options. These are from Target like 3 or 4 years ago, and these are from at home last year. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Ooh, I actually love that. That is always so much prettier than I think it's gonna be. Okay, option 1, or I already think this one's gonna be the winner. This color just, I don't know, I think it's so pretty. Then I'm also gonna put some bats up there. I think it'll tie in really well. Funny that I always choose to decorate for bats. That's like my go-to Halloween decoration, when bats and rabies is one of my biggest fears. Like, I think about bats way more than the average person. Okay, what do we think? Option 2. Oh, I don't know, because when I come back here and I look behind the camera, I actually think option 1 looked better on camera. They're just very tall. Let's hang the bats up and then we can reassess. This is how I have everything organized, so, let's try to figure this out. Now, every year I have to remind myself, so, when they're closer to you, they are bigger. So bigger to smaller, I think is what it's supposed to be. Even though technically I always feel like it looks nicer when it's smaller and it gets bigger. I guess that could be like coming at you this way. I don't know, we'll play around with it. I'm thinking too much about it. Thinking too much about bats once again. Love it. Oh, I don't know what it is about these bats. And I hate bats. But they just like, they complete the look. They really do. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this. Yay! Ooh. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I just want to try it. So I have these little bows from last year. I feel like just to add a little more interest and color. I kind of like it. I think it adds just a little pop of color. I love it. I always say every year that I don't really decorate for Halloween, and I don't do anything too spooky, but it is one of my favorite things. I just think it's one of the most fun holidays to decorate for, other than Christmas, because fall is like nice, but it's not fun. And because I have 2 little boys, they love when I do stuff like